Are we? We
Hello,
should be
everyone.
We're
live.
live? I
Yeah,
think
we
we're
are live.
live.
I think we're
Hells
live.
yeah.
We were live at
Welcome,
Wake Up.
everyone. Yes, wake up. We're
You,
gonna
you're
set fire
finally
to
awake.
Hey guys, welcome to the latest episode of Azaria. This is episode 84. This is recorded on the
It's recorded.
11th,
A lot.
on the 19th of November 2023, to date us all. My name is Zeb. I go by at Zeb Lapasana on some of my socials and at Fliplop Art on others. If you guys want to check me out, I'm there. And our question of the week that's been given by dudes is, what media are you consuming?
Enjoying.
What media are you enjoying? What have you been enjoying this week? I am bad at this. Um, so for me, I've been enjoying Samurai X, Rurouni Kenshin. For those in the I don't know where. I've been enjoying that. I've been enjoying Saihate no Paladin, which is which I've learned is an inspiration for Hayden.
Really?
When I talked to Orchid the other day, I was like, "Oh, I use that as an inspiration for Hayden because the main character reminded me of Hayden a lot." So that one, and also I've been enjoying a book. I'm about to finish it too. It's called The Power to Change. It's a more of like an inspirational help, whatever book.
Oh, heck yeah.
But
Good on
Oh, that's in
you.
my to read.
so yes, that has been mine. I will throw you over to my friends. Please, gang, introduce yourselves.
Hey, people. Dudes here. Bring to you more news from the world of Azaria. Was that what I used to say? Oh my god, I'm so out of it. I'm really sorry, guys. Been
I
swamped
have
with
no
work
idea.
lately. Hey, people. Dudes here. Bring to you some choice messages from the world of Azaria. That's what it was. But yeah, hi. I don't think I have any socials on the internet. I don't think I exist anymore in cyberspace. But however, I am known as Throwaway Doodles. I play as the human sorcerer Victor Lorentz, the person who I suppose has been keeping the group together? Question mark. A very questionable statement right over there at this point. But yeah, chop chop. What media have I been enjoying lately? I have been following the weekly release of Invincible because I
Hell
really
yeah.
do love the show. And I have been re-listening to Hades Town because why the heck not? I really love it. Among other things, other than VTubers and other stuff. Yeah, I guess those are just the two important things that's been keeping me aloft in the past few days. I would also include Jujutsu Kaisen, but knowing what comes up this week, yeah, no.
I need to be
I,
held.
I seeing my favorite man in that state at the end of the previous
I
episode, yeah,
need to
no.
be held.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it, and I'm passing you on to whomever's next. There we
I think
go.
that's me. Yeah, that's
There-
me.
there we go.
Yeah, hey.
Hell yeah, you remembered.
Oh
I
yeah, I'm
remember.
getting better. I'm getting better.
Heck
It's
yeah.
the alphabetizing is my weekly exercise.
Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I play Aster, who's now getting more and more mature every day. We'll see.
Emotionally mature.
We'll we'll see. People regress, but in terms of media that I've been consuming, first of all, I love Hades Town.
Heck yeah.
I've been listening to the Merrily We Roll Along.
Oh.
Yeah, the one with Jonathan Groff and Daniel Radcliffe and Lizzie
The
Mendez.
remake. Yeah.
Obsessed is
Mm.
very good. Yeah, it was just released, and also yesterday I watched The Ballad of Songbird and Snakes. It's really good. Yeah, the new Hunger Games, and it's really, really shows the evilness of colonialism and yeah. Let's go.
Timely discussion. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's it.
Oh.
Spooky.
Spooky,
Yeah,
spooky.
okay. That's it.
Hail Men of Land, my name is JC. My socials is at JCSFLO, and I play the Triton cleric called Mirin
We still don't
Egnisa. We don't know. We still don't know.
I
It's
missed
all up
having
in the air.
joyous period.
And
do this.
lately I've been on a D&D binge. Let me hook you up. Candela Obscura Chapter 2 just finished. It's Chef's Kiss. Only 3 episodes. And then Desi Quest. First episode is out. It's it's DM'd by Jasmine Bular, and it's an all Desi cast. So it's all people of Indian heritage. And then
Oh.
I'm season 2 of the podcast The Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One by Worlds Beyond Number is already up, and it's DM'd by Brennan Lee Mulligan together with a few of his friends, and it's so good. Just the world building is great. And as for books, I have been re-listening to my one of my all-time favorites, Terry Pratchett, from his series Discworld. It's Lords and Ladies. Oh, I don't think you can see. Yeah, mostly to prep for my own campaign that is about the Fae.
I love Faye.
There you go.
Hello, I'm Mike. Hi.
Hi,
You can find me on my socials on Twitter at Mikey Art, MICCY Art. I haven't been posting because I'm a corporate slave.
Let's
Mm.
go.
Slay.
Corporate
Um,
slay.
Corporate slay.
Slay. Uh, fuck my life. Um, Media I've been consuming. I recently started Burrow's End. Very fun. I'm
Mm.
only on episode 1, but so fucking good. I love Abria led
Yeah.
sessions.
Good.
Mwah. Um, I have been listening to Hosier nonstop because
Ah,
I want that
yes.
man. I need that man on
Yes.
my top one in my Spotify Wrapped. So I've been streaming him nonstop just so he's there. And recently, super recently, I just bought this book, The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I bought it literally like yesterday. I started reading it because it's a really good fantasy novel, they said, and I need more fantasy things to make my own players suffer in my own home games.
Mm-hmm.
Also, look at this
Uh-huh.
book. It's very, very thick.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
Instruments of torture.
That's my yes, exactly.
Yes. Media is just instruments of torture for DMs.
Where you get your ideas, dude.
Where we get our ideas from.
Yes.
That is all. Yes. I mean, everyone has yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Cool. As we continue, a little bit of a thank you to Kenshin, of course, our ever-present, omnipotent,
The omniscient.
the omniscient one,
The
our
technomancer.
technomancer. Thank you for always supporting us from the
And
back end.
also, I think there we can now stream in 1080.
Hell yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we can now stream in
Sheesh.
1080.
Pog
Hells yeah.
Sheesh.
We have fought back. Kenshin
champ.
has successfully fought back against the goblins. It has now established a foothold against them, and it would be greatly
Goblins.
appreciated if you, the kind viewers, would help us. No, wait, I'm sorry, got carried away there.
Victory is ours.
in in funding these fortifications. Oh god.
We need more supplies.
I mean, you know,
We need.
it's a joke, but maybe it's
a
not.
joke, but-
It's a joke unless. Yeah.
Unless.
Thank you as well to Dark Fantasy Studio for some of the music that we're using. Thank you to at the JC and Mike, who's maintaining our TikTok and our Instagram reels. If you guys want to go check them out, we will catch you guys up on some more reels in the future. But in the
There.
meantime, check out the things that we already posted. It's pretty cool. It's pretty funny. It's haha funny on some and haha serious on some. Hoo hoo serious. I don't know if that's a thing.
Hmm.
Also, thank you to you guys that are watching right now. It's been an enjoyable ride. We've been doing this for 2+ years.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It dawned on Ace the other session, the last session that we had, that some of our players here have started their college life during Azaria, and they're about to finish their academic life. That and Azaria
Like,
is still there.
I'm like 60 hours from graduating, guys.
Oh
Nice.
yo, that's
Wow.
big.
So
Hells
close.
yeah.
Congratulations in advance, but also we will celebrate on stream if ever you guys if when you guys
Yay!
graduate, not if.
When, not if. When.
When you
Yay!
guys graduate, that'll be so cool. Um,
Do you want me to make the tarp?
Make me a tarp!
yes.
Free from hell. Welcome to the next hell work.
Congratulations.
Permission to post it on our Twitter, please.
No, it's
Massive
like.
congratulations.
Oh my god.
So good. Okay.
Good. I already got the template.
So good. I
You
love
have the
it.
template ready.
Mm-hmm.
But, also, thank you to Necromos for some of the art, Yumi Sagara as well, and also all of the players. You guys are so cool. Always
Oh god.
just bringing your A game in, even if you're tired, you've been through work. Thank you. I love you guys. Let us begin. Are
Take
you
it a
guys
sip.
ready? Thank you.
We are.
I don't know how to accept compliments and thank yous. Uh, but yes.
Questionable board. Do we begin with us throwing daggers
At Victor,
at Victor?
Yes.
Wait,
Not yet.
what?
Yay!
Why?
they were
What
throwing
happened?
daggers at you
Not
as
yet.
training.
Yes.
Why?
Okay,
We
Why
Why?
not?
you will eventually get to throw
I'm
daggers at Victor later.
Yes.
I'm just doing my thing and then you throw daggers at
We're
me?
throwing
Wooden
daggers.
Uh-huh.
daggers, wooden daggers,
Then
Wooden
daggers. Good.
daggers.
and you
Oh my god.
expertly kind of like
Shield.
them. Yeah,
Shield.
I made a successful roll on your behalf. So
Thank you.
with that said, let's start tonight's game of Azaria. Last session, a lot of things happened in the small amount of time that we had in the morning. Fights and arguments were had, and some moments of revelation for a few of the people here. Delving into specifics, the argument between Aster and Aloise has affected Aloise a lot more in a way that sent them back to their room. And Aster has been talking to Miriam within the training room as well, as wind chimes and Danir walked through the hallways, and Danir went up to the garden, and the wind chimes went inside. Furin went inside the training room to meet up with the other gang, as they reflected and just stared outside the mirror. Vibing with each other and talking about some things about their past and emotional maturity, apparently. Meanwhile, leaving an Aloise that is struggling inside their room. A few efforts to reach out by Aster, but to no avail. Only to be comforted in this moment. Finally, someone that chooses to stick by them within this moment is none other than friend. Because a friend in need is a friend indeed.
This is so ominous.
As we continue, um, Danir, on the other hand, has been having a moment with a few of themselves within the garden upstairs. When suddenly she is met with an unexpected old friend. But before we get to that, we throw ourselves back a few hours throw ourselves back. Sorry, I couldn't help. Like, okay.
Okay, I quit.
we, we throw ourselves back a few hours into the past. As we look at Victor with him concentrating in his training.
Hmm.
Victor, I want you to give us your perspective as you practice these forms in front of the dummy. What do you have in mind and what are you imagining?
Well, if anything, Victor repositioned himself so that although it's the dummy that's in front of him, way behind the dummy is that he gets a rather okay look at the sparring matches that are happening. You know,
Yes.
he's seeing the looks of hesitance on Alois's face as their wooden blades clash uh, with Aster's. You know, I'm
Yes.
seeing this thing with Mirren and Mirren and who didn't fight with?
I didn't
Uh,
fight with anyone.
oh, was it who? Oh
No,
no,
no
never
fight.
mind.
No fight. Yes, yes.
I'm
I'll
sorry, I'm
fight with
demented
you.
now. Yeah, we were supposed to fight, but that didn't get to happen. I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, as the training is happening, although Victor would want to concentrate on the fight in front,
Yes.
on the sparring matches in front of him, he finds himself still focused uh, on the training dummy. He's a part of him is recalling a like to him it's like practically ancient teachings where he was still being taught by with the basics back in like military academy back in the
Yeah.
military academy, and then dredging in more relatively more recent lessons coming in from probably Mirren herself and
Mhm.
other instructors uh, in the oh
Did
god,
Hayden get to teach you a few things?
probably I'd say yeah, sure. Hayden would have. That's
Yeah.
how he got proficient with his
Yes.
current suit of light
Mhm.
armor.
Maybe Leo as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, although none of them actually did teach him well enough to become proficient with long swords or any other
Yes.
types of weapons, but still, he took them just in the back of his mind, in the back of his mind, just in case.
Hmm.
And then he's now coming into this realization that this is now the time that he should have learned it. He's visualizing the enemies that he's fought before, bandits, uh, some bandits, some assailants. For a brief moment, he's even visualized himself, um, just trying to imagine how he would look in these forms, and then his mind wanders for a bit. It the he now imagines the thing that he's fighting is some grotesque monster, some huge creature that's ready to crush him.
With that
And
said,
then, mm,
I would like you to tell me whether or not you want to choose heads or tails.
oh boy, what in the fear and hunger? His mind then finally wanders as well into a more familiar and more emotional target, uh, which is the person he had thought the person that he himself had bested.
Yes.
What's his name?
Knight
Roland's,
Commander Roland. Yes.
yeah, Commander Roland. And as he try, and then he strikes at the head.
You deliver a swift blow to the head.
Defensive stance, and then
Please choose heads or tails.
head.
We'll see. Please
Was
roll me a
a
wisdom saving throw.
oh boy, gotta love it.
Uh-oh.
Front row.
First
First roll of the
roll of
night,
the night,
baby.
baby.
That is that is a
That is
humiliating
correct.
4.
You take your wooden sword to the base of your chin, moving with your whole body from the bottom of your souls upward in an upward motion, striking from the upper part of your torso downwards, striking him right crack in his jaw, as you would imagine. It sends a thunderous to the rest of the training room, but you yourself, you're still engulfed in the moment. Throwing yourself back a few more years in the past, you start to reminisce as you enter a fluid state within just practicing your forms. You start to go back into the past. You remember yourself walking through the hallway of a familiar castle, alone with a few guards standing to the side. You remember yourself being called up into the familiar meeting place that you always do. As you continue to walk the cobblestone floors, you eventually go to um, go to the tower overlooking the whole castle and kingdom. You see yourself in a room with multiple chairs um, arranged neatly into a circle with a large circular table in the middle. Windows, uh, windows in every uh, like 10 feet, uh, encircling around the whole top of the tower. As you feel the wind blow intensely, because it is very open air in this room. From a distance, sitting on the largest chair is a man alone. No one else is there. You see, as his chair turns around, he looks at you straight in the eyes, and you see a man with a serious expression worsened by his permanent scowl. Silver hair that's well kept, and a beard that's pretty similar to how yours looks in the present day. His bluish eyes hide under the tired redness of his skin, and his uniform that looks well worn but adorned with many a medal and uh, tells of his deeds and a signifier of his rank atop his heart. You already know who it is, but let me introduce to the rest of the players. The Mad Dog himself,
Ooh.
General Alexei. As you enter the room, he takes the first move and he says, "I was expecting you, Victor.
General. And
Please,
Victor
take a
uh,
seat."
he immediately follows orders. As he moves towards his seat, his eyes do not. It's like his eyes do not break. He does not break eye contact with him. It's like trying to study. It's like he's already thinking about what he's about to say now. He's like digging through his mind, like, oh no, well, what is he going to talk about this
You know
time?
this man to be very strong-willed and straight to the point.
Yeah.
He doesn't dilly-dally, but he catches you off guard with his very first question.
Victor sits down.
How was your day?
It was uneventful, other than the usual duties.
The people, the people fall in line to you, yes. In
They do.
obedience.
They do, as well as the other members of this council. I mean, the people follow anybody else in this council.
Good. He takes a pregnant pause as his eyes dart back to you, and he just says, "I see a lot of myself in you. Strong willed. People They tend to lean on you, face adversity. Do you see yourself as a leader, Victor?
Of course, I of course do, General. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Your confidence is impressive. Passionate you are. I heed your advice to some concerns that I have.
Hmm.
The city of Antar has an uprising within it that has to be stopped. What is your say on this matter?
I would imagine that such a discussion would have already flared up between him and the other council members.
Yes, this has already been discussed in the
Yes.
council, but he
Uh,
is asking right now, like you, man to man, face to face.
the others, to give some preface, I would believe that the others immediately would jump into quashing that rebellion. Just nip it in the bud.
Yes.
Heads will roll. The usual crimson. The usual crimson mo.
Yes.
But of course, Victor, being Victor, he looks at the general straight in the eyes, and he repeats the same words that he has told the other council members. Send some envoys first, General. We ought to hear what they are rebelling about. There is a cause for all of this. Perhaps if they will not bend their knee to us, then we ought to warn them. Show them we that we will listen first before bringing down the sword. Who knows, maybe this type of thing, it could be resolved without any bloodshed.
But you will risk giving them a semblance of power, a voice. And you know what the most dangerous thing is, Victor? Apart from all the weapons that we have, do you know what the most dangerous thing in leadership is?
Victor stays silent.
Hope. When you give people hope, they tend to reach for more than they can handle. But we are here so that they can grasp just what they need. Some of the members in our council talk about the ace up our sleeve, the weapon that has been in the works for quite a while.
Victor like
What is your say on this?
Victor leans forward. This refers to
He continues as you lean
yeah,
forward, he just continues what he says.
yeah.
He says, your friend has been developing a weapon capable of striking fear into the hearts of our enemies. An air-based weapon that is unseen to the naked eye, but sends plague-like symptoms to those affected. And you know this to be called the unseen malice.
Hmm.
As you remember, it becomes clear to you in this memory that this is what wiped out the city of Andar. This is what purged the whole city and left it in ruins. This is why we have the Linari plague lands.
Victor just Victor still leaning forward. It's like a part of him is thinking that no, Blaze wouldn't do this. Blaze wouldn't just let this wouldn't just let this happen. But he stills his tongue. He knows better than to say anything else, than to say anything in the contrary, or at least any more than what he's already said towards the general himself. Victor pauses and he leans back. Well, General, my advice still stands. If you are wishing to hear anything other than that from me, that I am sorry. Victor like gives a deep bow, as if to as if to say that he's just sorry to all of that. He has nothing. He has no more to offer other than those words.
You see him take a gesture that he doesn't usually do. He stands.
It's like Victor's as he stands. It's like you know how when you sit down in a formal setting, your feet are like, side by side in front of you.
Yes, I was.
But then as soon as he stands, it's like Victor immediately like in some sort of instinct, his feet like shift. It's like he wants to. It's like immediately readying to stand up as well, to either flee or to stand up to doesn't just like a split second reaction. He pauses and he looks at the general.
Show great fortitude, Victor. And great promise. Do you know the reason why you were allowed at such a young age to enter into the Water Council?
Victor just thinking about it, he just states what were the legal requirement, the legal reasons. Uh, you were looking. There was an empty seat in the council, and you were looking for aspirants. I applied. I got in. Nothing more, nothing less, sir.
Give me a politician's answer. I am asking you as a man. Why do you think we chose you? Of all the aspirants, we could have taken in Roland, you know. But why you?
Because people listen to me. Because if I tell them to charge in straight ahead, they will follow.
He raises his index finger in front of his face and he says,
Exactly. We are trying to achieve unity and stability.
equal, as he sits back down on his chair with his hands folded.
Equal opportunity for everyone. But for that to be achieved, certain men must take up the burden, the responsibility of leadership. They must be able to bear the pain and the weight that comes with that calling. We called you to this council because people follow you. You represent the voice of the people. And for us to have you within our ranks means that we have the voice of the people.
Victor, just hearing this, he knows it already that this sick and twisted version of his ideals being said to him, it makes his heart beat a bit faster. In anger, in hatred. But he still keeps a civil face in front of the general. The best that the general would be able to see is Victor just his throat moving as he swallows.
Some men were gifted with strength but not influence. They can parade all their strength they want, but people will not follow. You, my friend, are still weak. But when you speak, you show that the power that you have is in the people you know. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Dawn?
At this point, Victor has already would have heard just faint whispers of it, but not enough, probably, to know what exactly it is.
They are a band of ruffians in the northern lands. The council expresses interest in a potential partnership with them. Perhaps we will be able to take over Astia with their help. Do you think you have what it takes to talk them over to our side?
It is the best. It is what I am best at, General.
I see. Then you shall set off. In 3 days' time, prepare your things. You shall meet with them. Call them over to our side. Explain them our cause. Show them that either they go with us or they are against us.
Understood, General.
You may leave.
Victor, bows down and immediately. At that point, Victor would have already, stood up. He bows down, and like as a parade, in a parade turn,
Yeah.
he exits the room.
Odd faces, yeah. As you exit the room, how do you feel?
Victor is, he's conflicted. He's muttering to himself, I am the voice of the people, and the voice of the people demand bread and butter, education, a life, and not bloodshed and chaos. And he's just muttering to himself, making sure that his voice does not echo in the hallway of the castle.
Yeah.
As he moves to his room. No, not to the to his room, but I would imagine that he'd move towards the the library just to get a better look of the locale of Astia. Read up on it as he prepares.
Okay. As your mind is just racing with all these thoughts of how your principles clash with the principles of the Vermilion itself, it's just creating chaos in your mind as you hear a whooshing sound.
Think fast.
Immediately, Victor doesn't uses a reaction, casts shield.
You see a wooden dagger fly off into the air, repelled with your shield as it goes up to the wooden beam on top. Miriam
Hmm.
and Victor, you are now in a situation where this is where you are throwing the daggers at him now.
Oh, not bad. Hey, Aster, try throwing a dagger from a different angle, and I'll throw it at a different angle.
Oh yeah. I'll do 30 degrees if you do 45.
Great.
Victor's looking at this. He's like thrown off. He's just remembering things. It's like the image of Roland in that on that dummy it fades away as he's now focusing on these new set of assailants when really
Think
ganging up,
fast.
and Victor immediately rushes towards the dummy, using it as a sort of cover.
Oh, nice.
Really ganging up on an injured man just like myself. I thought better of you.
You're the one who wanted to train?
Victor peeks out. Victor peeks out of
Ha!
the of the what do you call it?
Of the
The
dummy?
dummy with a dagger. I know. Roll to hit for that one.
Go ahead.
If you would roll to hit for that one.
Oh, my thing is bad. Probably not, but
I don't know how much AC does Victor have. 14
You
half
have
cover.
14
That's
now, yes.
17 plus 3.
oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
damn!
shit! Oh shit!
There you are.
I have 17 AC, so at that point, like you can imagine it's you just hit like Victor's like forehead just sticking out.
The dagger, yeah, flies through the air as it slips past the dummy's shoulder, hitting you on the left side of the forehead. But it's not that it doesn't like we're
Yeah,
not
it
gonna roll
wasn't
for
it wasn't
damage or
like
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
it wasn't like
Still,
a lethal throw. It was just like a
but
But it still
still,
oh
yeah.
you were
kind of rocked the side of your head.
oh you were thinking too much. I said think fast, not too much.
Think
Hmm.
fast, not too much.
Can I? DM.
Yes,
Can
go
I
ahead.
do this? I want, in a fit of retaliation,
Go ahead.
if I may.
What would you like to do?
I would like uh I would like to cast I don't this is not a usual use for Mage Hand, but
Uh-huh.
I would like to use Mage Hand just to push Mirren.
Alright.
But
Ooh.
as still recoiling, Victor looks towards Mirren and with a subtle spell,
Mm.
Oh,
Using your
okay.
spells,
really
huh?
now, really now, and with a subtle spell, without any warning, it's like a magical hand just appears just right beside Mira and pushes her.
Mm.
Make me a con save. I'll say it connects. So make me a con save to how much it affects you.
Okay.
Come on, come on!
16.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
16.
With a
Great.
16, it kind of like pushes you backwards enough, but not too much, but not like more than 5 feet. It only like sends you back as as the hand kind of like flies through your right shoulder.
I kind of do
Not
some like
bad.
quick footwork. Huh. Listen, Victor. When I said think fast but not too much, I meant it has to be instinctual. All these things that you're doing, it the reason why we do it so much, why we repeat it, is so that it becomes second nature to us.
All right. Then why don't you teach me more then? Victor puts on like the limpest combat stance that he has. He tries his best, but still.
Oh. I just say oh.
Um,
But I guess this is the moment that wind chimes comes in.
yes, that is
Sorry,
when
Furin. Yeah.
that's when Foreign comes in. But also while you were saying that, it echoes the words of your old master in
Yes.
as you were training for the as you were training for the tidal wave.
Yeah.
I am now currently just looking through some notes really quickly.
Kovnos.
Yes, Kovnos,
It was Kovnos, and then it
Kovnos
it became
Sumazath.
Muros. Yeah,
Yes,
Kovnos
Kovnos
Tumazath.
Sumazath gave you the words where it has to be like second nature to you. It has to be instinctual, instinctive in these moments where it's just like when push comes to shove,
Hmm.
it has to be second nature, or else it will mean death.
Yeah. I hear his voice inside. I say the words just as I hear the voice inside my head.
Yes,
And then when I realize it's his voice, I'm kind of like taken aback. Huh.
and this is yes. And this is what kind of like disengages you as wind chimes comes in and you
Hmm.
both reflect on the
At
past.
the window.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Um so we jump a little more forward in time as you go back to your training, Victor. We go forward now in present time atop atop the garden. Let me change the music.
Heck yeah.
Oops. Atop the roof within the garden. Oops. Within the garden, you hear a voice as you are staring at him eye to eye. A man with brown brunette hair and a beard, but no mustache. As he looks at you and he says, "You look like you've seen a ghost."
I see ghosts
Ah,
sometimes. So it kind of messes
okay.
me up.
Like ghosts,
I'm not
ghosts.
sure. I guess
Oh,
maybe figments of my memories. I
that's interesting.
I get it confused sometimes.
That's the first time I've heard of that. By the way, pleasure to meet you. I love what you're doing here.
Yeah,
My name
just
is. Hmm,
basking in the rain.
isn't it nice
It is.
to bask in the rain? It's just therapeutic at times.
Aren't you that famous author?
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. The name is Vaughn.
Yeah, you wrote a book, right?
Yes, I have. Have you read my book?
Uh, no, unfortunately, I haven't the time. I've only um heard of it.
I mean, if we meet each other in the mess hall, then maybe I could give you a copy. No
Oh,
charge.
you're staying here for now.
Not here, but I'm in the area. Sorry, I haven't caught your name.
I reach out my hand and I go, Ace.
Oh, hello, Ace.
Hey,
Cool name. Like
nice
the
to meet
card.
you. Yeah, like the card.
Say, have you have you ever tried what it feels like to paraglide?
Paragliding.
Yes, it's a thing where you kind of have this huge wing like I don't know what it's called, but you hold on to it and you kind of like glide in
Isn't
the air. It's like
isn't that
flying.
dangerous?
Well, it is, but sometimes you need to live a little, you know?
So like, how safe is it?
Not that
I
safe.
mean,
A lot of people have died doing it actually.
so why do you do it?
Uh I don't know. There's something inside me that speaks to me like you have to live each day like it's your last, you know? So I kind of just
Uh,
if I'm into it and I kind of want to do it, I go for it.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Cool. Uh, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing um
Um,
outside while it's raining? I mean, it is very enjoyable, but what would you catch a cold?
no, I'm pretty. My immune system's pretty strong, so
You look pretty strong.
uh, thanks. But it's just nice to have a little alone time, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Was I
fine.
intruding on your alone
No,
time?
it's fine.
I
I think
can.
I'm fine now. We can. Yeah. I'm soaking under this armor.
Better get you dried up then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
I take his hand and I stand up.
Yeah. So, what brings you to this fine? Would you like to spend a little more time within the hallways, or would you like to skip to the part where you're all having lunch?
No, I would like to give a heads up
Okay.
to my dear friends that a
um,
dead man
the
is
last
walking.
the last place that you know them to be is still in the training room. So if you want to go to them, they're in the training room.
Yes, I would love to meet them in the training room.
Mm. As you go in, you heard Victor say his directive to the team for the day. And Victor, what would it be?
Oh wait.
You have
Uh,
a for the day? What are you talking about?
no,
It's our
wasn't it?
day off.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't the previous directive was, uh, get some rest, gear up, do whatever you want for today. We all just need to rest for now and recover.
Uh, Zep, could I
Yes.
have followed Aster when they went to Aloise's room?
Okay. Would you have kept the distance?
I would have kept the distance,
Gotcha.
yes.
Okay. So, you heard what Victor said, but you followed suit as Aster. So I would say that you kind of like crossed paths with Daniel,
Mm,
her entering and then you leaving, and then following to where Eloise would be.
yes.
Okay. So we're gonna go first to what you want to do, Marion.
Okay.
As you follow Aster going into the room, the whole scene plays out, but you are from a distance. As Aster eventually leaves, what would you like to do?
As Aster leaves, I wait for a few minutes before I knock on the door.
As Aster leaves, you eventually hear Alois. You hear a
I think I think my friend opens the door again. And it slowly kind of swings open as you knock, and I'm still on the floor, kind of just laying there trying to ground myself.
Would your head be towards the door or away from the door?
I think I think he would be looking at the door, yeah.
Okay. I silently walk in and I walk towards you. I don't say anything as I just walk around you towards your head. And then I kneel down above your head and I I put my hands on top of you and I say, "Brother, can I heal you?"
I think he nods.
And that's when I touch your shoulders and I do a cure wounds. And basically it's like that scene when in Avatar, you know, what's her face? Was healing what's his face?
Which
Terra.
avatar are we talking
Which
about
avatar
Oh,
is
first?
Of
this
course,
healing
Is this
of
the
being?
blue
Ang.
people? Is
Anyway,
this the blue people
Blue
or
no,
like
no,
avatar.
no, it's the
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 Four
cartoon, the
Nations?
cartoon.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
the
Okay,
Four
okay, okay,
Nations.
okay.
When
Katara is
Katara
healing
was
Ang.
healing,
Ang.
was he?
Ang.
Okay, Ang.
Ang
Ang.
or which one?
Ang or
I think
Zuko?
it's
She
Zuko.
heals a
She
lot of
heals a lot
people.
of people.
Is
I
this
think
in
it's
the
Zuko.
Crystal
It
Cave?
was the pre. It
I
was
think
the
it's
post
Zuko.
Crystal
I think it's
Cave.
Is
Zuko.
it
It was this the Crystal
Ah,
Cave where they were talking about their mothers?
I think
yes,
so,
I think
yeah.
so.
okay?
And
So
it's
it's Zuko.
kind of
It's Zuko.
like
It's Zuko.
Zuko,
I'm
yeah,
just
no, it's
Oh,
like
Zuko.
okay.
moving my hands about and like this is for the first time again for a long time. The first time that I used Xavianite magic that looked like it was Xavianite magic, and it's just water just flowing above you as you're being healed, and I
That's
just I'm looking at you, but not with any kind of emotion. I'm just gazing at your face, and I just sing the pearl of the ocean as I do so.
there is a
Just a
difference.
lullaby that I've remembered from when I was a child.
Can you roll me? Can you roll me a history? Um,
Who's rolling?
Who's rolling?
Miriam,
Okay.
a history with advantage.
Oh shit. Okay. 15.
Oh my god, I readied for this. What the hell?
Oh, my God.
You, the words that come out of your mouth feel different. This is the first time that you've ever purposefully admitted to using a lot more Zevianite magic,
Hmm.
and it doesn't retaliate in any way. The thing that's inside you
Hmm.
is staying silent, and you sing the pearl of the ocean in perfect aqua.
Oh.
You sing it in a way. Um, I'm gonna butcher this so hard, but you started off with like the words Tikisam Ugvi Udiep, and that follows like with a melody that sounds like the waves flowing through your arms, weaving through the wounds within Alois's skin. And for the first time in a long time, because you did say that this is Zevianite magic, there's a sense of comfort in your heart.
I feel the comfort, and it kind of confuses me. So I push it aside, and instead I focus on Alois. Brother, I can heal your physical hurt. I can feel what ails you outside, but I do not know how to help heal the wounds inside unless you tell me.
Eloise lets Mirren do her magic, literally, as like the wounds that the thorns that wrapped around him kind of close up, and they leave like small marks for like a moment before the skin heals over too. And I think he's looking up in your direction, but you watch it's like his gaze is like looking behind your head type of moment, kind of still very disoriented, and he's in a, like a very low sort of what do you call it? It's like like an understimulated sort of like feeling about him as he thinks for a bit and musters up like a reply to you. I I I don't know what's wrong even. I don't know how to fix this or how to or if I even need to fix this at all. Um I don't feel like I'm making any sense. I and I think his brows just furrow as he tries to find a way to describe how he's feeling, and it's just coming up with like fuzz in his head. I don't think I need solutions on how to fix this. I think it will come. I just need help carrying the weight sometimes. And I don't know how to ask for that.
You can practice. I'm here now. Would you like to ask?
Marin, I feel like I am very overwhelmed right now. Can you stay here for a bit with me?
Of course. And I finish the cure wounds. And I kind of ask, would you like me to lie down on the floor with you?
Yeah.
All right. And I go to his side and I lie down as well. My fingers crossed over my chest. Hmm.
It's not very comfy.
No, but I think it aligns your back.
It does. I want to give inspiration to just everyone right now. I don't know.
Oh
Everyone
shoot.
just have one inspiration. Go ahead.
Okay, sure.
Yay!
Good job.
And I think in
Yippee!
that moment, kind of as the I'd say like as like the camera pans out from the scene, Alois just like starts sniffling behind
Mm.
Mirren, and and you can tell he's crying, but it's not from a place of sadness. It weirdly comes from like feels comforted in that moment.
I just let you cry from behind me and I hum the song again just to feel the comfort that it brings.
We will let the both of you linger in that beautiful moment as we now move the camera back, go back to the training room where the ones that are left there are Victor, Furin, and as Danir enters into the room, Danir, what would you like to do?
I have news.
Victor stops. He looks at, and then he looks at Danir.
I close the door behind me, and then I like walk inside, and then I just like usher people to this thing.
Victor already feels like something bad's gonna come out of Daniel's mouth.
So the two moons thing, right? Things have changed since I saw Vaughn.
What?
He was on the garden. He was on the garden. He just I don't know what he was doing, but he went back. I invited him for lunch.
You what?
I don't think Furin knows who Vaughn is yet,
Yes.
right?
No. He's for instance like, is this one guy somebody I should
Okay,
know?
so Vaughn,
He's supposed to be dead. He's a very important person.
he was a king. Before Celios became empire, he was a king in one of those countries, and then he died because of my father.
Excuse me, your
So
father?
Vane.
Vane. Yes. It's a
Long
very messy
story
story.
short, he's supposed to be dead,
Okay.
but he's here.
And while Daniel is like explaining all of that, Victor sees like I'm imagining that the training room has like some open windows, right?
It has like a
Sunlight
one
in.
huge open window.
Yeah. So what Victor does is he summons his familiar. It's like throwing it up into the outside the window and let it fly towards the garden. You know, just high above, circle around.
Oh,
And
okay.
Victor like, sees through the familiar just to make sure this was not a mistaken identity.
Within the rain, you see his face. This truly is
What the fuck? Okay.
Von Triskeen, the man, the myth, the legend.
You know, I
Oh,
think there are like
Thunderstrike.
more important people that you could call instead of me.
He is alive. What the hells? Do the others know about this?
No, I rushed here as soon as we parted ways. I
We-
didn't know how to react. I just, you know,
How? Okay, let's go find the others, shall we?
I agree. After you. I'm so glad.
Immediately, you can just see to foreign. Probably, you can just see these two have like exasperated looks in their faces.
Yeah. So for instance, just like, oh, that's the thing. I guess I
That's the
gotta
thing.
go. That's the thing. I mean, he did that, so I think he has to go now.
As you guys collect the gang together, I would ask, would everyone want to come with as this is happening because they are still like in the room. The both of you are still in the room. So would you guys want to set a meeting time for it or just like take everyone in as soon as possible? What would you guys like to do?
Victor would want to take everybody in as soon as possible because. Oh wait, what time is it? At that moment.
Right now it is past breakfast already, about nearing lunchtime. I'd say a good 30 minutes before lunchtime is
Jesus
done.
Christ! You got
What
30 minutes
It's
to
a
prep.
good
Enough
30
time.
minutes.
Like,
How long
it's
was I
just-
there on the garden?
it's-
Have I turned into a raisin?
It's just after breakfast.
So
30 minutes to lunch.
Which one is it? Zap?
Emotional revelations take time, guys.
Okay. So yeah, like internal clock, you know.
Like an early lunch. Let's say like 11:30. There you go.
All right. Okay. So like Victor would go towards where the others might be. He's like thinking like Aster might be doing some additional makeup or something. So
I mean,
the
That's
most
true.
the most
I
logical
remember
thing.
like I remember bumping into Alois he said he'd return to his room. I don't know. It might be a bit sensitive though, but he might be in his room.
Dania, would you kindly get your sibling? Uh, I'll go get Alois.
Roger. As I do that, you just hear like, and like, as I'm walking away, you hear like the squishing of the.
And it's like Victor's noticing that he's looking at your greaves.
Puddles.
Those puddles. You should get yourself dried up as well. Um, Victor goes towards Alois's room. He just plants an ear to the door, just in case he may hear something disturbing, songwriting or whatever.
Still humming.
Yeah.
And with
He's
that,
humming and crying behind the door.
Victor bites his lip, and since he would know, it's weird. It's weird if I say that, since Victor knows that that's Eloise crying. No,
I mean, you would know the sound of his voice.
yeah.
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 Just the humming. So probably Victor would could guess that Eloise is right behind these walls.
Yeah.
Victor could probably send a message cantrip. No.
Go ahead.
So Alois, you hear Victor's voice in your head. It's not like a sudden voice. It's like a slow. It's like how a person would make themselves visible as they're approaching from somewhere that you can't see. It's like you can slowly feel Victor's presence. Alois, is this a bad time?
I'm doing better. Do you need something?
Victor, you can see and you can hear the hesitation. You can hear the hesitation in Victor's mind voice. Well, there's some news from Dania. She met someone. Are you with Mirren?
Yes, she's here. Met someone like.
It's like Victor's
And
not
you
thinking.
hear like you feel the sensation of like an eyebrow raising through the message cantrip.
Break it to me
Right.
gently.
I think this is something you have to say face to face, but I love that you're doing it through message.
Yeah, but no. With that, you just hear now a knock on your door.
I feel like I feel the equivalent of an eye roll from my patron as they open the door again. As I am like planted on the ground, they open the door for me with my mage hand.
Oh my god.
And then Victor, enters the room respectfully, and he's just surprised to see Alois, like just
We're on the
there
floor.
on the
We're
floor.
on the floor.
And then Mirren is right over there
On the floor.
as well.
Humming.
And Victor closes the door as well. Well, Victor now just seeing this semblance of peace that's happening here. Dania met Vaughn.
What? And he sits up. And I think something gets knocked over with my telekinesis.
It's like a little vase.
Victor is immediately mage hands it, keeps it from falling to the ground. I couldn't believe it myself. I checked. He's right over there at the garden. And apparently, Daniel, probably he invited himself for lunch with Daniel.
What?
suppose the rest
And
of
the
us.
vase in your mage hand topples
So
over.
it topples over. It's like dumped over.
It rolls on the floor.
I, I don't know how to approach this. This is twin moons thing all over.
Well, I knew he wasn't dead, but I just didn't think we'd see him so fast. And he's here, and you saw him, and now he's having lunch,
He wants
and
to have
everyone
lunch.
and
That's
and
why
Daniel was like, "Yeah, let's have lunch."
sounds like something Daniel would say. Yes.
Yeah, it does. But
I'm I'm asking the group to convene so we can.
Zep,
What's that?
I do I know if I know that this Vaughn is still related to me, right? He's
Oh
just
yeah.
not
Yeah, yeah,
king.
yeah. Yes, yes.
Do I know why he wasn't king?
I would say because you did spend a year in this reality.
Hmm.
Okay. The reason why he's not king is because when they made the triumvirate,
Mm-hmm.
he chose not
Chose not to.
to take up the leadership role.
Okay.
That's what you know.
Okay. I think as
That's
Victor
what's
brings
publicly known.
okay, as Victor brings up the meeting of everybody. Okay, that that sounds smart, but I I would. Do you think I should be there? What if he recognizes me? What if?
Exactly. It's my concern. And I'll be wait. Also, this is just asking.
Go ahead.
Since Victor technically wasn't there when they met Vaughn, right?
Victor technically wasn't there
Oh, you were
Yeah,
because
Blaze.
that was
yeah,
Blaze.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was the other me,
Yes.
Yu-Gi-Oh. But
Yu-Gi-Oh! That was Yami Victor.
yeah. So it's like Victor itself. Okay, so I'm just making sure about that because Victor is also looking at Alois because
But
most of the things that he knows about Vaughn is like through the accounts of other people, not first-hand accounts. So that's where Victor's hesitation is coming from as well. No, it's like he confides about that fact to Alois himself, Alois as well. Not too sure as to how to react to this. As far as I remember, I don't think I ever really met Vaughn. No? But let's just gather with the others. Yes?
I think I look over to Mirren very quickly if she has like any input on the matter.
As you look at me, I'm watching you actually, trying to read your reactions. And I just say, you can always sit it out if you don't think you can take it. Everyone will understand.
I'll step out. I'll step out when it's too much.
All right? Tell me when.
Thank you.
Victor, do you have time in your schedule to lie down on the floor?
Uh, I guess after lunch. Why do you ask?
Good for your back.
It's good for your back.
Sometimes I can hear your bone creak when you get up in the morning.
I'm
It's
old, but
very
not that
you're
old.
very no. Are you sure about that?
It's like Victor's like scratching at like a back part of his beard because he knows that there's already like white white hairs over there. He's just
It's
scratching that.
stress. It's stress from being a leader.
I'll make time. I
All
promise.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Should we meet now? Where should we meet?
Victor's. Yes, we should. I. Let's find the others first. Danu is trying to get to Asta, and Furin is
Alright.
with Danu.
Okay.
Probably at Asta's room, whichever is most convenient. It's close to, and it's like Victor's like, it's like mental time. It's close to lunchtime.
All right. Let's meet up with them.
Okay. Would you like to skip over to you're all convened in lunch together, or would you like to play out?
uh,
Going to
How is
Aster's room.
Aster doing?
yeah, what is
How is
Aster
Aster doing?
and Danu doing? Siblings, what is happening?
Yeah, how are you doing, Daniel? How are you doing?
Muted.
I am removing my armor. It's dripping wet.
Oh
Changing
my,
my clothes.
I'm putting on makeup because I had a good cry after all of that. So I'm putting it back on so no one notices.
So like while we're getting ready, I'm just like,
Oh my god, you're fucking wet. Why are you? I told you to stop
guess
lying
what?
down. What? You lied down again in the rain? You need better hobbies.
Bro, it feels nice. But okay. While I was lying down in the rain, and I'm changing my clothes.
I don't
I
want to
saw
hear
Vaughn.
another dream. What? Like,
Everyone's just what?
okay,
Uh.
okay. And I sort of
you're not. Okay. Okay.
invited him to have lunch.
You know what? You've been saying a lot
Okay,
of weird
okay,
shit
no,
lately,
okay,
but
no.
this is
In
just
my
too. It's
defense,
too much even for
no,
me.
it's
I don't
real.
believe you.
It's real. Oh my god, it's real. It's real. If
What?
you ask, even if you ask Victor,
Ugh.
he will vouch that I am telling the truth.
Okay. Okay. The. I don't want to see him again.
Yeah, but like, what do you mean?
Our father killed him. Don't you remember, bitch?
I mean, I wasn't there.
I mean, yeah, you weren't there. I was there though. Like,
I mean, but like, you know, maybe it answers to some
answers.
questions.
What question would you ask him?
I
Like,
have no
oh, you're so
idea. Maybe,
alive.
oh my god, maybe if we could just piece together some things with the
Bro,
two
you're so
moons and whatever. You know, I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to say.
Actually, it's nice that you invited him over for lunch. It's just brunch. Right? Nothing ever happens at brunch anyway.
I don't say that. Don't say that. Now that you said that, I feel that something will happen.
Finish putting your clothes on. My god, I was trying to have a good day. I thought it was our day off, and now we're meeting fucking Vaughn. Like,
Oh, just okay. Just you don't have to come if you don't want to,
no,
because
I
it brings
kind of
up bad
want to come.
memories.
I
But like
kind of
also,
want to come. No.
but also like, I don't. Strangely, Nick was quiet for a while. He was talking, and then when we met Vaughn, he was quiet. Because I remember.
I look into your eyes and I'm just like, and how does that make you feel?
What are you trying to do?
Empathizing.
What are you trying to do?
Empathizing. And how did that make you feel? Nick being quiet. Keep going. I hear you.
Yes, you have ears, so you hear me.
Oh my god. Well, this
No,
is not
it's
the
just that
Okay, go
I
ahead.
just remember, you know, Nick had thing with spirits, right?
Okay.
And I remember like Vaughn being one of the spirits.
In this funny little book.
Vaughn is a guy in a book. He's not supposed to.
So that
So-
thing, and him alive and 2 moons.
I honestly don't even know what you're supposed to be. I don't know what you're implying. Like
I don't know.
you
That's
kind
why
of
I
have to
panicked.
spell it out for me. You know that. I failed math or something. Like I don't...
Hold up, hold up.
Okay.
Well, this is happening. I would like to ask, where is Foreign right now? Because you went with Danny, you're going there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Danny's just changing in front of him. Just doesn't give a shit.
He's like waiting outside the door.
Yo, Foreign,
He's
come
like,
over.
oh my lord.
Dragging you.
I'm changing.
Oh, it's fine. It's Foreign.
I just like run to whatever. If there's like a second room or if there's like a dresser, you can.
Foreign, what
No.
color should I go for? Dark blue or navy?
Foreign's in the room at this point, but he's still facing the wall. He's like, I don't know.
No, don't look at don't look at her. Look at me. Look at me. Dark blue or navy. This is important.
Aren't those the
Danny's
same
really...
colors?
Oh, this is why I never asked Danny. That's why I'm
What do
asking
you
you.
You hear Grace speak out of nowhere. Don't you give him a preview of the merchandise now?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, you're changing, aren't you? Don't
No.
Darling.
do it.
Shut up! You're creeping me out right now.
Oh, me?
That's what everybody
Your
says.
brother?
What? No, not you.
The navy blue looks good.
Gray says the navy blue looks good. I don't know what that means.
I take the dark blue. Okay.
Well, that's happening. You start to hear like 3 sets of footsteps approaching the room as you see Victor Alois and Miriam get closer to where you are.
Oh fuck, I'm not done yet.
Can you just
Or-
please
or
tell them to not
distract them.
enter the room? I
Or
am
distract
changing. For him,
Okay.
Is
leave.
there not like a changing screen that you can?
I
Like,
have
For
no
just-
idea.
He just goes out again. So he just went in like facing the wall. He
Wait,
opens the
wait,
door backwards.
Wait, for but don't tell them I'm putting on makeup. I want them to think this is natural.
Just
so,
tell them I'm changing.
oh my god, these siblings.
Siblings.
As you
Oh my
exit,
God.
they're outside of the door already.
You see Furin, he's like, and then he's like trying not to face the wall, face inside the room.
You're immediately greeted by the 3 others.
He's like, it was Alois. He told me to go in. I don't know why.
No, Aster.
Aster.
It was Aster. He told me to go in. I don't know why. He told me to pick from two blues that look the same. I didn't know how to say it.
What colors?
This is how he greets us.
What were the colors?
He was like navy blue or dark blue, and I took like a really quick glance, and then Daniel said that they look the same, and Aster said that no, they don't. So now I couldn't say they look the same.
They look different.
No.
No,
If
they're
Aster-
different.
If Aster picked the dark blue, it would definitely clash with his complexion. So I hope he picked navy.
Yeah, he looks better in the navy blue.
It would be so obvious if he walks out in dark blue.
Anyway, they're changing. Apparently.
The navy blue like brightens his eye. His eye.
I'm putting on the dark blue.
Like if he would pick the
As I
dark
look-
blue in this season, it's going to ruin his whole thing. you
As
know?
I finish up changing, I look at Aster and I'm like,
I told you.
something's not right with your face.
What? It's natural.
That is the greatest
It just
insult that you
doesn't-
can give Chad.
It doesn't.
Aster.
It doesn't look great. Something's
It
off.
makes them look like a piece of cheese.
We look the same. There's something always wrong with your face. I don't trust.
I
Oh,
don't
God.
think we look the same. No. No.
I don't trust you when you go outside looking like that all the time. Okay,
What do you
so
mean? Okay, Gray says you look like a piece of cheese.
I don't fuck Gray. Tell
Well,
Gray he's ugly.
Oh.
I know that I won't hold that to them.
What?
I won't hold that to them. But if cheese was what they're going for, then
If cheese is what you're going for, then
I swear to God, I lunged forward.
Yo,
it's not me. It's not me.
We hear
We
the
just hear
kerfuffle from
rumbling.
outside. Yeah.
what the?
It's not me. It's great. It's not me. I swear, there's just something off.
You always
Victor
fucking
just
Gray.
No, just look.
twists
Look
the,
in the
doorknob
mirror.
and then opens it.
How long until they kill each other, you think?
What the? The both
Victor
of them
opens
just
the
strangling
door.
each other.
As I see the door creak, I just shout, "I'm changing!" And then I
Close
slam
it again with my
I
mates.
slam it.
Victor, they said they were. I said they were changing. I
thought
don't
we
know
said
why.
them killing each other in there.
Look
Oh
in
my
the
God.
mirror.
Victor's such a pervert. Did you see him walking
Victor would hear that from outside.
I didn't know that Victor was into that kind of thing.
I
Damn,
didn't know either.
Victor.
That's kind of.
Voyeurism, my.
Oh, Victor.
Is that something
They're
you're
talking
in?
shit about you in there.
Victor just throws his hands up.
I just like. Wait, I still have the shield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
prop
the
shield
the
up
shield
against
with the
door?
mirror finish. Yeah.
Oh.
I just hold it up to him. Okay, now look at your face. Tell me if there's something wrong with it.
You know that there's something wrong, but you can't admit it.
But if you admit it, you mean Danier's right.
It's not the color. It's the foundation. It's not the blush, it's the foundation.
Wait, so that does that mean you
Denial.
have to do it all over
No,
again?
this is a look. This is a look. It's the clean girl look. Oh my
What
God.
kind of
Get
look?
it
To look
together.
like blue cheese?
I don't hear that, but
something about blue cheese. Never mind.
get your clothes. Get your ugly, stinky clothes on.
Oh my god, fine. But just if you're gonna do it again, just make it quick. Okay, and then I change.
They take
see.
about another good like 20 minutes in there.
Yeah.
Oh God,
God.
and that's the end of our time. Literally. We can't have
No,
a
okay.
conversation
No,
now.
let's say like 5 to 10 minutes
Right.
plus the bickering.
15.
Okay, we
I
have
look up-
5
I look
minutes
up-
to
I look
talk.
up to Victor, and as they're like changing in there, and I'm like, we might as well have the meeting inside when they're done, to save time. In the lobby.
Absolutely.
As they're done changing, do you give them the signal that you guys are done?
I just opened the
Go
door.
to the door.
Sorry for the and then I just like stare at Victor.
I lean into the mirror, but like in a message, so they don't hear. Oh, he picked dark.
I don't hear it because I'm like, did you hit Aster in the face?
Oh my god.
You were
What
you were
what did you say?
fighting.
No,
What
we
did you
weren't
hit?
fighting.
What did you say to me again?
Did you
No,
hit her in the face?
Oh, that's what it
you
looks
hit
like.
Aster in the face?
Do I look hit in the face? This is a new look. It's natural.
Oh.
I didn't.
Natural.
Okay.
It's natural.
I mean, bruises are natural.
Miriam.
We were like this.
Yeah.
No,
Most savage comeback.
I could honestly, I think I could beat Daniel up, but I couldn't beat Miriam up. So I'm just like, Miriam, you do that again.
I didn't know it. Okay, I'm very sorry. I didn't know it was intentional.
Okay. We need to talk.
Yes, we do. And we just enter the room.
As all of you have poured into the room, how would you like to prepare for this?
Are we like in a huddle?
I think we're in like a circle.
Yeah, we're in a
I'm
circle.
imagining that we're just like, all of us are in the room, all having some are leaning on the wall, some are just sitting on the bed. Aster's probably doing a few more retouches. I don't know.
No, I'm not. It's
He
all
would
You're
not
natural.
do
committing.
that in
It's
front of
natural.
people.
Committing to it.
He
All
would not
natural.
do
It's
that.
natural, yeah. Natural.
But Furin said to pick between two colors, so we know it's makeup.
It's natural, dude.
This is amazing.
No!
Peak content right here. Okay.
Okay, serious.
Okay. But like all this time, I'm just side eyeing Victor because he tried to open the door.
Oh, I'm side eyeing him too. Didn't know he was like that.
Victor's looking at them.
RoboJax
shaking his-
redeemed hydrate, stretch,
Oh.
and posture check.
Oh wow.
Thank
Yes,
you.
please.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for caring for us.
Thank you,
I don't think-
RoboJax.
Thank you, RoboJax.
Ah.
Stretch.
So, how is this meeting happening? What would you guys like to talk about?
Victor started it.
Anyways,
There he
we're,
started.
we're now all gathered here. Well, Daniel.
Oh, I'm doing the talking. Okay. So while I was spending some time in the garden, I was approached by Vaughn. He didn't really say why he was here. I said we were just a couple of friends traveling, seeing the sights. I didn't know what to do. And so when he suggested lunch, I said, sure. I
He
just.
knows you.
What?
So he doesn't know you.
No, I've never really met him. I've only seen him from Nick's books. Speaking of which, is another concern for me, I think, because his thing with spirits, Vaughn was one of the spirits in the stories. And
That-
since I met Vaughn, Nick hasn't said anything. So that's, I guess, another concern for me. But I'm sure it's, I mean, for you, well, yeah.
If we meet up with him and he does not remember any of the people that he has met before, then it will only how do you say this? Reaffirm our theory that we are in a different reality.
Should we go there as we are? See if it clicks with him?
Rings any bell?
I mean, yeah, it's just brunch, right?
No, don't say that. You're gonna think
Stop,
something.
shut up. You keep
Well,
saying that.
We could disguise. I think we should maybe disguise Eloise, I think.
Oh,
but-
that's easy. And I snap my fingers and
Loki style.
So, okay, if this. Okay, so to reaffirm our theory, since Marin looks different, he should only be able to remember Aster and Foreign. Well, wind chimes.
Yes.
Hmm.
We'll disguise ourselves too.
are we trying to see if he remembers us or not trying to see?
Oh yeah.
Or are we just trying to get different information from him?
Maybe we can just go as we are, and if he mentions something, we can gaslight him into thinking that
No,
he got
what?
it wrong.
Gaslighting what?
Like, if he recognizes us,
solid
we can just
plan.
tell him, no, we're not. It's easy.
All right.
It's easy. my God. Sounds like a good
Sure, you
idea.
remember some of us.
It may, if we're trying to jog memory, it may help if I look like how I do in the paintings back at home. Surely he's seen those, and he'd know I'm his uncle.
Do you want him to know?
Mm.
If it helps the mission.
Well, technically, we
Mm.
don't have a mission. I just thought it could give us a bit of clarity, a bit more
Well,
about the two moons.
all these moon things feel like they're part of the Harbinger, and we haven't. We still don't understand the situation we're in.
That's right.
So if he recognizes me, if contradictions pop up, if it reaffirms any beliefs, at least we're one step closer to something.
More than the mission, though. Is it okay with you?
It's a very I want to know. I want to know if this is the same man I briefed.
All right. Okay. Then you'll come as is. Or as you were in the paintings.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go then.
I think I snap my fingers and it's like I'm 100 years younger.
Oh, wow, you look so
Stunning.
young.
Ponytail, my old adventuring garb.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. As you all go into the dining hall, the mess hall, returning to it, he's not yet there. So you guys pick a table. There's no bard singing right now, but as you all kind of like get the food that's already there, they're serving pot roast and some pottage for lunch, a little bit of vegetables as well on the side, and mashed potatoes, um, candied bacon for some people that like candied bacon.
This is a fancy barracks.
It's very
They
fancy.
treat their soldiers. Um, so as everyone kind of like settles down, footsteps are heard from are heard from like the floor above as they march down to the stairs. As they walk down, you all see that it is Vaughn. As he kind of looks at the room and sees, uh, just has a hint of recognition from him seeing Danir from far. And hey, you guys are there. Hi.
Hi.
He runs over to where you guys are and hi. Nice meeting you all.
So, these are my friends.
He eyes each and every one, and as he eyes it, Alois, you're we're related, aren't we? You're Alois. Larenthal.
Feign like a oh,
Come on. You can't disguise yourself. I've read the books.
and
What brings you here? It's why are you with the I'm sorry about your sister.
just adventuring as I've always have.
That's good. It's nice. You look well, really well.
You are my
Great,
like a
great,
great nephew.
great nephews. Yes, yes, that's me.
Oh,
Oh wait, you guys don't know? Yeah.
I
Small world. We're related.
that that's great.
Um,
I didn't know you had this kind of company with you down here.
Ace,
Basically
you
royalty.
mean?
Sorry, Ace. Ace. Um, this guy's royalty.
He didn't really say.
Really?
Hey yo.
Just Victor, like, no,
Well, I'm sorry for breaking the
plays
surprise.
along.
Were you hiding it?
I didn't know.
it is safer if they didn't know, but it's alright.
We
My
have
bad.
a lot to talk about after this.
Sorry, rude of me to not introduce myself. My name is Von Chiskeen. It's nice meeting you all. And you guys are? As he sits down beside Furin.
Victor introduces himself first as to set, since he's already heard Von call Daniel as Ace. Victor's immediately thinking, oh, so we're using those names. My name is Vincent Lawrence.
Vincent Lawrence. Nice meeting you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
You're not from like here, aren't you? I mean you're all adventurers.
Yeah,
But a very unique name, Vincent Lawrence.
I get that a lot. Thank you. Then Vincent looks towards the others.
So this is my brother.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
And I look at Danny like, continue introducing me. She started it.
Ash.
Ace and
You
Ash.
see him kind of
Ash.
you see him kind of like linger on you a little bit. His usual quick wit is just kind of stalled a little bit as he rolls for something.
Is it
The roll inside.
roll?
So
No, it's roll wisdom because of my
Would you like?
outworldly beauty.
Perception.
Would everyone want to?
It's
inspire
rolled
perception
history.
I do want to insight
What
check
was
them,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
check?
Can I
You
just
guys
like
wanna-
passive? I'm just like, as I say Ash, I'm like, oh,
You're
is he
gauging it?
buying? Is he buying the lie I'm telling him?
Suck.
I would-
Insight.
But
Nope.
Okay.
whatever he's rolling, I would like to just butt in
Yes.
and just go like, it truly has been such a while. I haven't seen any of my relatives in so long. As I cast. What the fuck do you call it?
Bardic inspiration.
No, the no you that makes you re-roll.
Oh,
Oh,
Silvery
okay.
barbs. Yes.
Silvery barbs. Right. Okay.
I know you. And I give the inspiration to Mirren.
Thank you.
So Mirren was with advantage, you re-roll and take the lower one.
I don't
Me?
have to roll yet.
Yeah.
You
I did.
you roll again.
I
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
Okay.
Advantage.
It paints on his face, even if you rolled as low as you did.
God. Damn it.
It's just painted on his face that as soon as he eyes Ash, there's a look of uneasiness on him. Like you see him rattled just for a split second as he composes himself together. You just see him like kind of like, whoa. He's rattled for a little bit as he rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, Ash.
Mm.
Where did you say you were from, Ash?
Oh. just here and there.
Kanto.
Okay. Right. Here and there. Both of you and your sister Ace. From here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we went our separate ways for a bit, but I think
Yeah.
now is the perfect time to venture together.
Yeah. Actually, we don't remember where we're from. It's crazy.
Okay.
Life's so long.
Right. It's good.
Have you heard of us?
Reunion.
We're famous.
Famous
Just
how?
looking at you.
You see his demeanor kind of like change a little more serious. Famous how?
Oh. No, I've just had a lot of
Like
romances.
notorious.
Well, he's a famous pianist.
Musician.
Yeah.
I see. You do know that my great uncle is also a musician, right?
Oh, you mean?
Oh.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. You should show them how great you are. I've read all your work. The music that you made. It's like a symphony for melancholy, but there's a peacefulness to it.
You've heard of my recent ones,
The older ones, yes.
the older ones. All right.
But you should really let me hear the recent ones. I'd love to hear that.
I'll give a tune after we finish having lunch. It's been so long.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. I got distracted a little bit because you did say that you're a famous pianist.
Penis.
Pianist.
Ah.
Sorry. You are. He points
This
over
is-
to Miriam.
Oh, question. You looked a little rattled earlier. Is everything all right, Von Triskine? Oh, my name's Zenith, by the way.
Zenith.
Oh, you
Yes.
are alive.
Yes.
Yes, just as the gods are the gods and the dead are dead and the moons are too. You are alive.
Exactly. I love that. Where did you get that from?
It's
That's
just a
saying.
thing we say from back home.
I'm too alive to be dead, isn't
Yes, indeed.
it? Indeed. Isn't it great
It's
to be
great.
alive?
So it is.
Exhilarating, actually.
And
Right.
this is foreign. Oh,
Right.
Glossed
You
over
do that?
Right. Well, you right.
I forgot.
No,
Real
Fanny
fuck.
doesn't know the name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Furry.
doesn't know foreign.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm foreign. I'm from. Fuck. Yeah, I've been with them for.
You're
I've been
correct.
with. I'm from
Perhaps.
Noctori. It's
Yes.
yeah.
It gives
It's,
it away a little bit. Subtle,
it's-
yeah.
It's a few days as the crow flies.
Is he rattled when he sees?
For it?
Yeah.
No, only to you.
Oh, I'm special. Okay.
The makeup.
It's
The makeup. I feel like it's the makeup.
You had to roll a wisdom save with how bad your makeup looks.
So I know your names. What do you guys call it as a group? Since you are a group, right?
We haven't really thought about a name.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Maybe I can help.
Oh,
I'm
that would be
pretty good with
very
names.
interesting, Von Triskine. What name would you give us? A couple of strangers that you just met.
Just by looking at you all, you seem to give off. He points at Victor and he says, he kind of gives off like a no nonsense vibe, right? Like
Very no nonsense. Yeah.
go for the task.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The next thing that's
Mm.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's like you know him.
I'm a good judge of character, I guess.
Mm.
You seem very he points over to Danny. You seem very reserved, a little bit stoic. But there's so much more to you. I kind of like. There seems to be so much more to you.
I
You're a little
see
bit hard to
Aster
read.
doing all of this, and I just like I squeeze his thigh once more.
And of course, I know I would know my great uncle.
Of course.
No introductions needed, but it was great to hear your voice. You, on the other hand, points over to Miriam. You seem like a delight, but there's something about you that's kind of. It's like you're a lot wiser now, but there's a little bit of a darkness to you as well, like a mystery kind of vibe.
Oh, you mean like sweet and spicy?
That's a good word for it.
I see.
You give off that vibe, like a sweet and spicy vibe.
Hmm.
And foreign over here, he seems to similar to one of you guys. He seems to be a person who's very reserved, holds a lot of secrets, but I bet his comedic timing is good.
You missed one.
Did I?
Yes. Ash.
Oh, yes, Ash. Of course. Um, how do I put this? Do you want it? Do you want me to put it to you bluntly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just please don't judge me. I am just doing this to break the ice just a little bit. You
Hmm.
seem like a guy with a lot
Yeah,
of daddy
well,
issues.
oh my god, Juan, we just met.
I mean, and that's what I really think.
You're so funny.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hilarious, really.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, Juan. I'm totally getting a vibe from you too.
I
With
think
the
I
with
think
the with the 12,
I'm just squinting at him.
he's generally uneasy around the presence of Ash. It's like there's something about Ash that's kind of putting him off. Everyone else seems fine.
It's the dark blue.
He is
As he kind of like gets his own portion of the meal. As he's eating, what brought you guys here? I was talking to Ace up on the roof earlier. You seem like very like interesting people.
Oh, well, like your great uncle said, we're adventurers.
Adventurers, yes.
Yes.
So where
Looking
do
for the
you?
next great adventure.
That's yeah.
And what about
actually.
you?
Oh
Sorry.
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Who's
Mike?
gonna continue?
Can I? Can I?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's like actually, your great grandfather sent me here. Sebastian.
Really?
He sent me looking for something. Do you remember him? And I keep my eyes on him to see like any twitch of discomfort, any
That
slight bit
would
of eyebrow raise.
Sebastian's looking for me.
No, no, no. He sent me looking for something. Do you
He
remember
said
him?
he sent you
Yes,
looking for
yes,
something.
yes.
It's good to know that he's alive and well.
You do remember him, yes?
Of course, he leads the Empire.
Mm, yes.
Who doesn't know him, actually, right?
That is true. We did leave quite a buzz when we left the throne. You left it to your father, of course, and I assumed he gave it over to you, the three of you.
But he's back, right?
Oh, have you heard?
I've heard more than enough, yes. The triumvirate is what's leading our nation, right?
Him and your brothers. I was looking for you,
Yes.
you know, on my return. I thought you would be there.
It was a long story. Um, but I don't want to bore you with the details.
Oh, please, we're family. We have time. I want to know what happened to you. How you've been, where you went. Did you meet someone? Any children? I smile
No, no.
with children.
I
I did
am.
have a kid.
I haven't met anyone yet. I don't have anything like that special in my life, but I am out for a purpose. Yes, but regardless of regardless of that, you did hear why I didn't choose to align myself with the whole kingdom thing.
Oh, all they
I
said is that you stepped down. You didn't want it.
That's what they said.
Is that not true? I
Um, nah, nah, that sounds about right.
Is there something else? I think I look down and like this bit of sincerity comes up and like I feel like not a lot of people are telling me the truth back at home.
Well,
If you could at
I
least
mean,
enlighten me with you.
not all you hear about what I've done is real. If that's what you want to know. And
Weird.
it's it's a little bit weird that you haven't aged a day. You look exactly like the books.
I live a long life. I don't age until a few more years, really.
Not even a hairstyle change. The marks on your clothes exactly like the ones illustrated in the paper.
I like the
Please,
image.
do not take me for a fool. I am a big fan and I respect you, but there's no need to hide, at least in front of me. I am your biggest fan after all.
Interesting.
Mm.
Inside
Go
check.
ahead. Insight check the man.
I think he's aware of how the family operates. That did for what?
With
23.
a 23, you realize that this is not the Vaughn that you once knew. The Vaughn that lived in the old reality is a lot more naive. He leads with his heart on his sleeve, but this one has a lot of layers to him. He might seem like the same old happy-go-lucky, trustworthy guy, but he does have a lot more to him than what meets the eye. That's what you get.
I must ask for your forgiveness. You understand how the family operates. You understand the life I lead. And I think I do drop it. And it's back to like
Yes.
my hair's down. I don't have my earrings. I'm old, but unnaturally old, I think.
Now this is the man that I looked up to for all these years. Scars and all.
we have to operate with a sense of caution. At least me and my friends here. I know you understand. I heard you were a visionary of sorts now.
Is
That
that
I
what they
heard.
say?
That I heard from outside of the family.
Is that
I
what
met
people
them
are saying outside? Did they
quite
mention
literally.
anything about a Triskelion or something?
Yes, quite literally. Just this morning, I played a tune with some
Okay.
bard who wrote a story about you.
A bard telling stories about me.
Yes,
Oh, word seems to travel fast. Well, I hope they were good stories. A lot of people string conspiracy over the Triskelion name.
what's that about?
It's something that I've been working on for the course of since I was exiled. You see, I didn't choose not to lead, but the position of third seat in the triumvirate, it was taken from under my nose.
Took it.
The very man that you were speaking of,
My brother.
Sebastian Larenthal.
He took it after the war because you weren't around.
That's what they say. We can't control how the people think, but we can do something about what about the problem that already exists.
That problem being
I've already spoken too much. I'm not really that sure if I could trust you all yet. I have
I think
this.
I think in that vein, as he brings up like trust you all yet, I shoot a message to Vincent.
God damn
Vincent
it.
Lawrence.
I mean, he doesn't trust us, but I don't know if we can trust him either.
Let's not risk it.
All right.
But it has been a pleasure having lunch with all of you. Vincent, was it? Uh, you seem like the person who leads this group.
Oh no, I don't really.
No, he does.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
Anyways, yes, you were saying something.
I was just curious. You you look really beat up. What happened, buddy?
Uh, you know how it is. Adventure. Again, we've mentioned we're adventurers, and I got a bit too excited, and I don't know. I don't know what came over me, but I charged head on into the thick of it. I'll most
Are you
likely
like a
not do it
warrior or
again.
something?
No, I'm not. He like shows his his physique. It's definitely not built as a sort of warrior.
Why did you do that, though?
That's a very good question, and that's going to be a funny story to be told future gatherings in taverns and wherever.
Right. Okay. I do have a question as well.
it's a little bit weird, but you've all been staring at me funny ever since I sat down. Is there something that is there something bothering you guys?
No, it's
mean,
just you said such true words about us. We're kind of thinking, are you a wizard?
Have you been spying on us?
I've just been
Are
This
you a
divination magic.
No,
just
no,
been
no, no, no.
kind of like, you know, since you and Eloise are related, you don't look the same. I don't see any
few?
close
He's a f-
resemblance.
he's a few generations down.
I
True.
can kind of see it. It's the chin.
My
Oh,
mom has the more dominant
mm,
genes ish.
ah, the chin.
Yes. What
I see it.
what
Okay,
about my chin?
if I do this, if
Mm,
I do this, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah,
mm.
yeah.
You see it right.
I think the nose.
I think I forgot his name. Mike forgot his name. The eldest one. The eldest one.
Wait.
Soren.
Amari. No, no,
Oh,
no. That's
No,
oh,
Amaris is the
my
No.
husband.
husband.
oops. Here. Thagon.
Thagon.
Thelidius.
Thagon.
Yeah, I think Caridius took more of the high elven traits. So
He did,
Ah.
didn't he? It's because we all have different moms.
yeah.
Oh, I see. I
Yes. We
see.
all have different moms. Same dad. Uh People would say I picked the short straw by being a half elf, but I like living short. Like living with a limited time, not
Ah.
unlike the elves, you know?
Yes, we have all the time in the world.
It makes
Ah,
me
you mentioned about paragliding,
yes,
right?
paragliding. Would any one of you like to try it?
What is that?
I would rather die.
You've heard of paragliding.
Yes.
Kind of paraglide?
It's really good. It's so fun.
Is that the thing where people jump off a very high perch?
Yes, but they have like these things that make them
They
soar through the air.
they pretend to be flying squirrels.
Oh no, I would die.
That's an
I
would not.
oversimplification, but also kind of valid.
It's true.
I do not like heights.
It deals with a lot of physics. It's why stuff like float or soar
physics.
or glide.
I know a friend
Isn't
who'd be
that
interested with that, but
magic?
Yeah, can you
Mag-
not just fly with magic?
I
You can
mean,
fly with magic.
You
you
can.
can fly with magic, but where's the thrill in that?
With learning magic?
it's very thrilling, I can say. But
Not the, not the learning part, the risk part.
The risk is you get hit while you're flying and then you lose control of the spell and then you fall.
Paragliding.
Good point. I see that now.
Yes. Anyway, why are you so interested in paragliding?
Uh, like I said, it makes me feel a little more alive than usual. Gives me,
Fuck a zombie.
it gives me, you know, I don't know,
Like
A
a
more
rush.
alive,
A rush.
like a rush. Yeah, like I'm more in touch with everything, and I'm just focused on flying, floating,
Mm,
staying alive,
Hmm.
living at the moment. You know.
Victor messages Alois, is he always like this?
Not the one I knew.
I'll do it, but I want you to answer me a question.
Oh,
Boy.
Ash.
Why? Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me weirdly?
Was I? Um, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. there's just there's something about you that kind of like, and I mean no offense, really, I really mean no offense, but there's something about you that kind of like bothers me.
Hmm.
It's just, I don't want to say that it's how you look,
Oh,
but but
it's okay. I have that effect on people. It's fine.
are you wearing makeup?
No,
Oh no,
This is
no.
natural.
that's
This is all
natural.
natural. It's all natural. Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, no.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Interesting.
I mean no
Mm.
offense.
No, no, you're no, you're a nice guy. It's okay.
But you know, uh, I'm sorry if I was like looking at you really. I promise not to do it again.
No, it's okay. I prefer it when people look at me. I'm just messing with you.
I see.
Hmm.
Anyways, it's been a pleasure meeting you all. Till we meet again.
Where are you headed next?
Right now, if I tell you, I'm gonna have to kill you. That's a joke.
Um,
That is a joke. But I really can't tell you. Uh, but I'll be off somewhere. Maybe someday we'll meet again, if fate allows it. But it's been nice seeing you, great uncle, and everyone else. You guys are a pleasure to me.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. I'll be off. You guys enjoy the rest of your lunch. Um, till we meet again. Oh, and if you actually, if you ever need something from me, he gives it to Alois. Please don't hesitate to give me a ring,
I think as he gives me like whatever this is,
a sending
my
stone.
hand goes over his, and I give him like a little message.
Oof.
I think it just goes like, I don't trust him either.
He locks eyes with you and he says,
Stay
"Then
safe.
then we shall meet again." And then that you hear that in your head,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
then
take
yeah, I will. You guys, safe travels.
Safe travels.
As
I'm trying to
he
send a. I'm trying to set like a ringtone while he leaves.
as he leaves, he goes about his merry way, and you're left there at the table. What would you guys like to do?
Continue
that was
eating.
weird. That was
Well,
weird. That was
it,
weird, right?
What?
yeah, it was weird. Definitely not the same one. No kids, no wife.
An adrenaline junkie?
Yeah, that's very weird. I don't think you would be.
Funny, he didn't really tell us anything.
Yeah, he just sat down there, took questions, and then left.
Yeah. Seems to know more than he should.
What was that?
What's wrong?
It
What's
seemed
wrong
like
with?
he knew
What was
some
that?
things about us.
Oh, my internet.
Do you think he
Hello,
like
Mike.
retained?
Can you hear
Hmm?
us?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Sorry, Ellie. Please continue.
No, do you think he like retained his memories or
Be about you in like some really fucked up way.
yeah, maybe it's the family resemblance. Well, but maybe, right? And he
If
can't
he,
just know that about all of us just by looking, like,
I mean, I guess you
right?
kind of do look like father.
Don't say that. It's not the chin now.
I
I
really,
cover like half his face.
He looks like father.
mm-mm.
You look like father. But look, he wouldn't know all of that. He wouldn't know all of that stuff about like Victor and Miriam, like
Oh
all
yeah,
that vague shit. Like if you look at Miriam, you wouldn't say like I'm feeling a darkness inside of you, know? Like you just be like, that's a cool girl, you know? Like he's not normal. No.
Gray from the inside of your mind. She literally has jet black eyes.
Yeah.
it's it's odd for sure. I tried to look at him and try to understand what he was going at, but I couldn't get a good read. All I thought is that he had layers to him, like an onion. It's very odd.
Mm, like an onion.
Yeah, he's not the just a guy that we met and then
He
died.
was just a guy from before.
Anyway, that was crazy, but nothing happened.
Don't say that.
No, I mean
We're still
literally
having lunch.
nothing.
Something could still happen.
Nothing happened. Let's just eat fast and nothing would happen. What's our plan,
Oh my god.
Victor?
Oh,
Why are you looking at me? I already told you guys.
leader.
Please just rest.
You're the
Oh,
bad
Besides,
guy.
besides, I have to lie down on the floor. He looks towards Miriam. I have to lie down on the floor after
Good
this.
for your back.
oh,
Very good for your back.
oh.
Yes, and you know what? If I'm going to be used as a ritual sacrifice, whatever, I'd be
Mm.
up for it at this
What?
point.
What? What?
What?
Nothing. Let's
What?
just eat, shall we?
Fun, you know. I don't think that's very fun, Victor.
What?
No,
What?
Only
I'm
if you're
sorry.
doing it wrong.
No.
What?
Oh, what?
Am I the only one? Am I the only
No,
one
wait,
very
what?
concerned about this conversation?
Anyway, lunch,
No.
we finish it, and then we rest.
I, if anything, tomorrow, perhaps already be going on merry way.
I did ask Chieftain's guard captain for updates. He still hasn't gone to me.
Hmm.
So I still don't know what's happening with the inn and the state that we left it.
Maybe we can check it on it ourselves or ask for a follow-up tomorrow.
Okay.
You ask Jake, right?
I think so. Whoever the
Yes.
guard was.
It's Jake T. He Dog.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's he
Oh
dog.
Yes,
God.
He
Jake
dog.
T. He
Yes.
dog.
He got that he
Right.
dog
I
in
swear.
him.
So as we do this, I would say that this would be a good time for us to end tonight's session.
Heck yeah.
But next week's session would be the official kind of like the day off of the group.
Oh shit.
So
Mm.
all of that like introspective talking was just a lead up to the actual downtime that we did.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you
Oh.
guys have anything in mind that you want to do, explore the city or whatever you want to do, send them my way and we'll prepare for it. Yeah. Next week we shall see all of you there. It will be the downtime session officially for Azaria and the Redeemers. Till next
Heck
time,
yeah.
see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.